the Viper 4567 here with my Royal Rumble 2014 thoughts and obviously Raw thoughts as well. As of this video, I'm not going to do SmackDown anymore because it's just taking too long. Like, obviously SmackDown starts Friday night, I don't watch it till Saturday morning, so I'm not going to do SmackDown. I'm just going to do Raw thoughts now. I did watch the Rumble this year, and I must say it was I don't know what to think of it, to be honest. I'm going to start getting into it straight away because I have a lot of things to cover. So, the first match, obviously Bray Wyatt defeating Daniel Bryan, and what was an amazing match, I must say. It was really good, a lot better than 3.5 stars I'd give it. I wouldn't give it any more. It was good though, really good. We got a nice suicide dive by Bryan and Harper. Bryan with a crossbody on Wyatt from the top. Bryan then with the yes kicks. The crowd are red hot for this match, like fucking from start to finish. Bryan gets the yes lock on, but Wyatt gets out of it thanks to biting, basically. Nice tornado DDT from the apron of the ring, which was awesome. Honican Rana then from the top rope gets 2 for Bryan. Clothesline from Wyatt that makes Bryan go out, inside out basically, which was nice. Splash then from the top rope from Bryan. Suicide dive again from Bryan, but Wyatt catches him and does the Sister Abigail into the guardrail, which was fucking beautiful. And then obviously inside the ring, that another Sister Abigail gets the win for Bray Wyatt. So a very good match, I must say. A really good way to start the pay-per-view, but obviously from here on in, basically it doesn't get any fucking better. So yeah. Next time we see Brock Lesnar defeating Big Show in a basically that match lasted about 2 minutes, but obviously before the match, basically it's to the point. Basically Brock Lesnar, obviously I've heard rumours saying that he's going to face Undertaker at WrestleMania, so obviously they want to keep him, maybe want to keep him fresh for it, I don't know. But it's to the point, and kicks the fucking shit out of Big Show, which you would want, obviously Big Show humiliating him for the last couple of weeks. Bet the shit out of my chair, broke one of the chairs in half at one stage, and then Big Show got back up when the bell rang. He got back to his feet and fucking KO'd Lesnar. He sold it very well, I'll give him that, but Lesnar, he went for it again, but Lesnar got the F5 for the win, and then after the match, then he hit him with a chair. So I was going to rate this a star. I'm going to give it a star and quarter, actually, I must say. I kind of enjoyed this, I must say. I love Brock Lesnar. I think he's just what WWE need at the moment, in my opinion. Not to be champion, but to come in and just do some fucking kick-ass matches. But obviously this match wasn't great or anything, but like his match with Taker, his matches with Taker were pretty decent. Like his match at No Mercy 2002 was excellent. His match, obviously, the following year wasn't as good, obviously, but still was decent. But I think Taker and Lesnar could have a good match at WrestleMania. So, and obviously, then next match then is Randy Orton defeating John Cena to retain the WWE World Heavyweight Title. Match itself was okay. I wouldn't say it was nothing that we haven't seen before between these two. Crowd were funny throughout this match, chanting for "You Can't Wrestle" to Cena and to see Daniel Bryan chants. Then we heard Y2J chants. Then we heard finally boring chants. Nice DDT from Orton on Cena. Orton gets 2 from a power slam. Orton then with a DDT from kind of on the apron of the ring, which was fucking lovely, which was actually played to silence. The crowd were really funny throughout this whole match. Like, they were fucking, some of the spots were brilliant. Now the crowd couldn't give 2 fucks about. Cena then gets the STF, Orton gets the ropes. STF again. Orton taps, but the referees obviously bumped. Orton hits Cena with the belt. That gets 2. Cena with an AA gets 2. Orton then gets 2 from an RKO. The "We Want Divas" chants then, which was funny. Orton then gets the AA, and then Cena gets the RKO. Then the Wyatt, basically the light squared, the Wyatts come out. Cena distracts Cena, so Cena kind of hits Wyatt. He gets out. And Orton gets the RKO for the win, and then after the match, the Wyatt attacks Cena after the bell, and then obviously Wyatt gets the Sister Abigail on John. So obviously we're going to get Bray Wyatt versus John Cena at WrestleMania, which I have no problem about. I think that could be a really good match. So 2.5 stars I give the WWE title match. Then we have the final match of the evening, which is obviously the 2014 Royal Rumble. I do have a lot of problems about this match, to be quite honest. Batista winning basically is the main problem. You get a guy who has been out for 4 fucking years and comes back and just thinks he can just win the fucking, basically just thinks he can come back and do whatever he wants to do. The guy looked absolutely fucking pathetic throughout this whole match. Like, he was only in there for 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more. He looked fucking knackered. I know he was out for 4 years, whatever. Still, at the end of the day, I am sick to death of WWE pushing. It's the second consecutive year somebody's won it twice. John Cena won it last year. Batista's won it this year. Triple H and Stephanie have basically got their friends basically to get what they want. New Age Outlaws won the tag titles on the pre-show, which I haven't talked about, but I didn't watch the pre-show. Randy Orton, no problem with Randy Orton retaining the title, fair enough. That's grand, I'll admit that, fair enough, grand. Batista winning the Rumble, which I have a major problem with, but obviously the fans don't give two fucks about the fans. And then obviously Kevin Nash coming back. Obviously, to be honest, I don't really give a crap about that. But still, though, Batista winning the Rumble is bad for business. Simple as that. Because the fact is, he looked absolutely something that you swear he was the most unfit wrestler in the world. Like, the guy is fucking jacked, but yeah, he looked like a fella who was probably overweight. So, rant over basically. CM Punk is number 1. Number 2 is Seth Rollins. Number 3 then is Sandown. Rhodes is number 4. I might just doing this by elimination. People coming in and people getting eliminated, not talking throughout the match. First to go is Sandown thanks to Punk. Corporate Kane is number 5. Punk gets rid of Kane within literally a minute. Alexander Russo is number 6, a guy from NXT, which I actually don't watch NXT because I've heard it's supposed to be alright, but I don't know. So Swagger's number 7, Kofi Kingston's number 8, Jimmy Uso is number 9. Goldust number 10. Punk, Rhodes, Kofi and Reigns eliminate Rusev. Punk launches Kofi onto Rusev when he was on the ropes. Basically he puts Kofi onto the barrier, and this is where he does his spot, and he jumps 11 feet from the barrier to the apron of the ring, which was his spot. Dean Ambrose is number 11, Ziggler is number 12, R-Truth is 13, and he's gone within seconds thanks to Ambrose. And Ambrose eliminates Jimmy Uso for his troubles. Kevin Nash is number 14, yay. He gets rid of Swagger. Reigns is number Roman Reigns is number 15. Reigns eliminates Kofi and Ziggler and Kevin Nash within minutes. Great Khali is number 16. The Shield eliminate him. Goldust accidentally eliminates Rhodes, and then Reigns eliminates Goldust. The returning Sheamus is number 17 and owns the Shield for a little while. Miz is number 18. Fandango is number 19. Crowd want Daniel Bryan. Number 20 is Who Gives a Fuck Torito. He eliminates Fandango, and then Reigns just eliminates him. Antonio Cesaro is number 21. Luke Harper is number 22. Jey Uso is number 23. And returning JBL is number 24, and he's gone within 45 seconds thanks to Roman Reigns. Eric Rowan is number 24. Miz is gone thanks to Luke Harper. Jey Uso is gone also thanks to Rowan and Harper. Number 26 is Ryback. Del Rio is 27, and Batista is number 28. Rowan is gone thanks to Batista. Ryback is also gone because of Batista. Batista also eliminates Del Rio, obviously because of the rivalry they're having. Number 29 is Big E Langston, and number 30 is Rey Mysterio. Fans start booing because he knows it's not Daniel Bryan. So Sheamus eliminates Langston. Rowan eliminates Reigns. Reigns eliminates Harper with a super punch. Reigns also eliminates Cesaro, Ambrose, and Rollins. Batista with a spine buster on Reigns. Sheamus with a bro kick then on Batista. Punk with a GTS on Sheamus and Reigns. Kane comes back out and eliminates Punk and also chokeslammed him through the Spanish announce table. Reigns also eliminates Sheamus, and Batista then eliminates Reigns to win the Royal Rumble. So, as I said, I'm not happy about this. I'll give it 2 stars. The Rumble match wasn't that bad, but overall, I thought the pay-per-view wasn't really good. The last probably good Royal Rumble I can remember is 2001. Like, the Royal Rumble has really fucking gone down in the last kind of couple of years. The only thing saving this from being a really bad, it wasn't that bad. Like, there wasn't a dud on the but like there was only 4 matches, which kind of pissed me off, really, to be honest. Usually there's 4. Yeah, there's usually 4, but they could have had another match even. But I don't know. But 4.75. I'm basically being very generous, I think, in my opinion. So then the next night, then obviously we had Raw. We start off with the Authority talking about the Rumble, saying it was satisfying to a chorus of yes chants, saying that yes, it was the best Rumble ever. Crowd start booing, then Triple H goes, "Are you upset that you didn't get what you wanted?" Basically, which I found funny. The fact is that WWE basically, the fans basically, without the fans you'd be nothing basically. But then Orton will defend the title next month, then obviously at the Elimination Chamber. Then Bryan comes out, he starts saying, stop saying yes, they don't like it, and basically that'll make him mad, which obviously the fans keep going. Bryan says his match was one of the best says that his match was the best moment of the Royal Rumble, which was. He wanted to be in the Rumble and came to Triple H's door and asked. They said no. And Stephanie said, we wanted not you to be in jeopardy. So Bryan says, what about me when I was facing the Shield and the Wyatts? Bryan wants a title shot at the Chamber. So Bryan and Triple H go face to face, and then the Shield come out, and Sheamus and Cena come out to help Daniel Bryan. So that obviously sets up a six-man tag match, and the winner of the winning team gets to go into the Elimination Chamber. First match then, which is, well, where are we? Next, the first match is Rey Mysterio, the Real Americans defeating Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara, and actually an okay match, I must say. Hurricanrana from Sin Cara on Cesaro, head scissors on Swagger, and then a suicide dive from Sin Cara. Swagger then with a clothesline on the outside. Nice DDT from Sin Cara, gets 2. Cara back body drops Cesaro out of the ring. Power slam gets 2 for Cesaro. Ray gets the hot tag, sent on from Ray. Ray 619 Cesaro, then Cesaro gets back up, uppercuts Sin Cara, and then, the neutralizer gets the win for the Real Americans. I must say the Real Americans seem to be getting quite over, because you can hear when they're saying we're the people. There's a lot of people saying it with them, so are they going to go to being face? I would rather see him being heel, if I'm being honest. I think Jack Swagger finally they seem to have I think Swagger finally can feel comfortable while in WWE. I think this tag team is doing quite well, but no, in WWE they're going to bury these fuckers like they do with the rest of them. So then we see Bad News Barrett doing his usual thing, and we also see a sneak preview of the network, WWE Network I should say. Next match then, R-Truth defeats Fandango in a short match. Fandango uses Summer Rae and basically clotheslines Truth. Suplex then from Fandango gets 2. A nice clothesline then from 2 clotheslines from Truth gets 2. Spinning heel kick gets 2 for Fandango, and the winner comes after R-Truth getting the finisher. That gets the win, so yeah, that's it. Brad Maddox then introduces Randy to the ring, and Orton says he's the champ is here. Then he finds out he has to defend his title. He goes mad, blaming Brad and the Authority, saying he's the face of the company. Then Batista comes out. Batista congratulates Randy on this match. Then the crowd chant Daniel Bryan. He says he is back for 3 things: Royal Rumble, to win the Royal Rumble, headline WrestleMania, and win the title. So obviously he's done 2 out of 3. He does not care who he faces. Then Lesnar comes out, and Paul gets to the mic and says Brock's patience is getting thin, and he has 2 choices. You can either have a title match tonight or face Batista, and he wants an answer tonight or else. Dolph Ziggler defeats The Miz in an okay match, another decent match. This is obviously dubbed the Battle of Cleveland. Who gives a fuck? Clothesline from Miz. Axe handle then gets 2 for Ziggler. Sleeper hold then from Ziggler. Obviously that's one of his finishers. Big boot from Miz gets 2. Backbreaker then from Miz. Figure 4 then from the Miz on Ziggler, but he gets to the ropes. Inside cradle gets 2 from Ziggler, and Ziggler gets the win via the zigzag. So yeah, who cares really, to be honest. The match, it was an okay match, like, but who cares about the Battle of Cleveland? The Usos defeat Roy Baxel in another okay match, I must say. Usos are fucking red hot, I must say. Like, they have, like, this is the problem with WWE. The Usos should have a title match. I think the Elimination Chamber, they should have the New Age Outlaws versus, no, they could even have a triple threat tag team match, and actually it could fucking work. Like, because the Usos are a decent tag team. Axel with a nice dropkick, I should say, on Jey Uso. Basically, Ryback will do dominate majority of this match, but what can you do? Axel then bites Jey, and then Ryback with a vertical suplex, which gets 2. Jey gets the hot tag. Jimmy comes in. They both get double super kick. Ryback and a frog splash gets the win for the Usos. Next match then, Alberto Del Rio defeats Kofi Kingston in a very good match, I must say. This match went a long way. Really good match, I must say. Del Rio he's had some really good matches on Raw recently, and it continued. Kofi with a nice dropkick on Del Rio, then a nice clothesline from Del Rio, which gets 2. Then Del Rio is on the outside. Kofi with a suicide dive onto him. Del Rio gives Kofi then the enziguri and then rams him into the guardrail. Both men fall off the apron. Del Rio kicks Kofi in the head. Crown chair for JBL and King. Sunset flip pin gets 2 for Kofi. German suplex from Del Rio gets 2. Tornado DDT from Kofi. 2 chops from Kofi and a drop kick. Roll up gets 2 for Kofi. Boom drop from Kofi. Kofi then gets the SOS, but only gets 2 from Del Rio putting the foot on the rope. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Del Rio. Backstabber gets 2. Del Rio then stomps on Kofi while stuck on upside down on the turnbuckles, and Del Rio gets the win with a nice kick to the face. So the match itself was pretty good. I must say, probably the best match of the night. Cody Rhodes and Goldust defeat the New Age Outlaws by disqualification. And this match was actually decent, I must say. Road Dogg says to Goldust and Rhodes, "You were good, but not good enough." So that led to Cody Rhodes basically punching Road Dogg, and that's when the bell rings. Nice clothesline gets 2 for Rhodes. Dropkick then gets 2 for Rhodes. Big boot from Gunn on Goldust. Power slam from Goldust and Gunn gets 2. Sunset flip powerbomb gets 2 also from Goldust. High knee from Rhodes. Double dropkick then from Rhodes on both Gunn and Road Dogg. Clothesline from Gunn. Then Brock Lesnar comes out and destroys both the Rhodes brothers with F5. Paul says Triple H definitely went with decision 3 not until basically Brock kicked the shit out of both of them, so with a chair. Yeah, so the Bellas and the Funkadactyls, or whatever they're called, defeated AJ Lee, Alicia Fox, Tamina Snuka and Oksana in a meh match. Win comes, ass buster gets the win basically. It was a good 6-person suplex, but other than that, it was about it basically. Next person to be inducted into the Hall of Fame is Jake the Snake Roberts, which I'm actually kind of delighted with, because I'll tell you one thing, Jake, I didn't know much about Jake the Snake, to be quite fair, because obviously I'm only 23, so I would have already started watching wrestling when he started to retire. So, but I've watched some stuff. He's really good on doing promos. So delighted, like a real decent, really good wrestler. Like, and he deserves one player that legitimately deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So good to see. Our main event is John Cena, Daniel Bryan, and Sheamus defeat the Shield in a very good match. This is probably the best match. Almost forgot about this match. Elbow from Sheamus on Reigns. Nice kick then from Rollins from Sheamus on Sheamus. Sheamus then does his 10 punches to the chest of Rollins. Dropkick then to the knee of Sheamus. Sheamus then with a clothesline on Ambrose. Daniel Bryan comes in with his yes kicks on Ambrose. Hurricane Rana off the top row gets 2 for Bryan. Bryan then with a surfboard stretch. Sheamus then with a dropkick gets 2. Double suplex gets 2 for Cena. Nice clothesline then from Rollins gets 2. Neckbreaker gets 2 also for him. Nice dropkick from Reigns on Cena. Superman punch from Reigns, and then he misses the spear. WDT gets 2 for Ambrose. Cena then with the AA. Bryan gets the tag and cleans house. Suicide dive from Bryan. Dropkick from the top rope from Bryan as well. And then the yes kicks again, which get 2. Spear by Reigns on Sheamus. Spear again, and this time on Cena, but Rollins rolls up Bryan, but gets 2. Powerbomb onto the turnbuckle gets 2 for Rollins. German suplex then from Bryan. Roll up gets 2, but gets reversed into the yes lock. Roll kick then from Sheamus and Ambrose. Cena gets the STF, but Reigns is almost out of it until the Wyatts come out, and the Shield lose by disqualification. So basically the Shield crack up when they find out they lose, and obviously the Wyatts then run out of the ring. So yeah, so overall Raw was actually pretty good this week, actually, I must say. This is my 3rd week of doing Raw, and I'll tell you one thing, was excellent. Like, the first 3 weeks have been... First week was very good, second week was borderline okay to good, and this week was very good again. So yeah, so this is the Vibe before. This was my Royal Rumble thoughts and Raw thoughts from this past week. The next video is on Tuesday, which will be No Way Out. No, it won't be No Way Out. What is it? It's random pay-per-view anyway, I think it is, actually, if I'm not mistaken. And I will be putting that up Tuesday, so I will talk to you again soon, guys, so take it easy.